But it's recording.
Is it recording now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I think we're done.
We got it? We got it.
We got it.
Great. Good. Welcome
All right.
to Woke Wednesdays with me, Matthew Lamotte, and Sheen.
Hello and welcome back to Work Wednesday. I'm Sheen, your host, and today we have Matthew with us. Hello, Matthew.
Hello, Sheen.
How are you?
I'm very good.
So tell us, Matthew, what are we going to talk about today?
I think we're going to talk about living as a magician.
Living as a magician.
Yeah, like the lifestyle
Ooh.
and what that's like.
Let's hear all about it. So I guess from this you can tell that Matthew is a magician.
I am a magician. You should probably have introduced me, shouldn't you? Today we have Matthew. Hi, Matthew. You know Matthew.
I just watch magicians and I know what they live like, right?
Who should you get on there? Oh, it's definitely a magician. Yeah.
All right. How long have you been doing magic for?
I've been doing magic since I was 6 years old.
How did you get started? At 6?
So, the story, which isn't, I can't fully sort of say this is accurate, but what I was told was 6 years old watching television, and I think I remember having like a bag of sweets or something, and there was a magician on TV.
Right.
My dad thinks it was a guy called Paul Daniels, which is like a really big magician in the UK back in the 70s, 80s, 90s. And yeah, I saw that, and my older brother had a Paul Daniels magic set in the loft. So I like begged my parents to go to the loft the next day and said, please can we get this out? They got it out. I started playing around like little plastic cups and like a wand and stuff. And yeah, I started putting on like little shows for my family. And then every single birthday and Christmas, it was like magic tricks, magic tricks, magic tricks.
Right.
And yeah, and then the rest is history, really.
And
So,
now
yeah.
you're a full-fledged magician.
Yeah, exactly.
Why
Yeah.
do you like magic?
Oh man, why do I like magic? I think that's changed over time. Because as a kid, I felt like magic was my thing. Because everyone's got, like, one person's good at football,
Yeah.
somebody's good at gymnastics, well, everyone's got their thing that they're good at. And I think magic was a thing which people knew me for, and I kind of got attention for that.
Right.
From my mum, my dad, friends at school, and that kind of thing. So that was kind of like my thing and my gimmick. So that was one reason I think when I first started was to get attention and like get that affirmation, like all the praise, like good stuff. And then as I grew older going through school, I think I kind of used it as a social tool to sort of, you know...
It's a good icebreaker, for example.
Yeah, it's a good icebreaker. And it's something to hide behind as well.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have to be... I don't know. I don't think I've spoken to my mum about this recently, and she said that I wasn't really a shy kid. I was fairly good at like talking to people, but I think I used magic as a tool to allow me to talk or present or do something and not have to...
It was a prop.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like a shield to hide behind to some extent.
Yeah.
And I kind of liked being this kind of mysterious character. I think I liked being that role of, oh, that's the magician. Oh, what's this going to be like? You know. And so yeah, I think that's how I used it then. And then there was a very pivotal moment when I was in sixth form. So I went to sixth form. I failed my first year. I didn't go to... academia was not for me. Like, I'm a magician. I do tricks for a living. But I did go to sixth form because my older brother went to sixth form. So I thought, follow in his footsteps because that's what we do. And school is always pushing you to like, well, now you do sixth form and then you go on to university and then you get a proper job. Like, that was the whole thing. And throughout this time, I was like, I'm going to be a magician. From the very beginning. I even have a slip of paper. You remember when you... how long have you been in England for?
About 9 years now.
Okay, did you go through like the period of time where you go to like a... what do you call them? A careers advisor?
Yes.
Like after like GCSEs, that sort of thing?
Yeah, but I wasn't in school here, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Did you have a similar thing?
Yes.
Okay. So you have that meeting, it's like, okay, so what do you want to
Where
become?
they tell you where you could fit in. Yeah.
So I still have this piece of paper.
What did they tell you?
And literally, I went to this office and I said, so, what do you want to become? I said, I want to be a magician. And she went, okay. And she went online. She didn't completely reject it. She went online.
She considered it.
She found one sheet of paper. She printed it off for me. And it's an orange piece of paper, A4. And it's like literally instructions of how to be a magician.
Aww.
Right? And I've still got that piece of paper today.
Hey, that career advisor was good. Yeah. She wasn't like, no, you're not going to make money from being a magician.
Exactly. She was just supportive.
Yeah.
So I think she did probably say, what are you really going to do as well. But yeah, so where was I? What was I talking about before that?
Why do you like magic?
That's it.
Yeah. So you were talking about Alevels.
That's it. Yeah. So my first year of sixth form.
Yeah.
I failed my first year, and I was in sixth form with a lot of friends that had been at secondary school with me, because my secondary school and sixth form were attached.
Right.
So did the first year, and what I realised was the new people that came from other places kind of knew me as the magician, and his name is Matthew.
Okay.
That was the order.
Wow.
So, that's the magician, and then his name is Matthew, right?
Right.
So the second year, I thought, you know what? I don't want to use magic as the tool. I want magic to be secondary. I want people to know me for who I am.
Right.
So it's like a transition period of wanting to kind of put my stake in the ground and sort of set my foundations. And so for my second year, or my retake year, I didn't do any magic for the first few months.
Okay.
So people got to know me, and then I did some magic. So now, that's Matthew, and he's a magician.
Okay.
And now that changes everything.
Oh wow, you reclaim that narrative, didn't you?
Yeah, because then you've got a personality, and then you have something attached to it, rather than being known for a thing. So yeah, that was a nice little moment. I don't know how we got into that.
I'm not sure.
That was the journey I've taken so far.
I loved it. Thank you for taking us on the journey. So now you're a professional magician.
Yes.
What is that? How is that? In my head, right, when I think of a professional magician, I think it's a wonderful life, right? You just go and perform.
Go on, talk me through it. Talk me through it, Sheen. What do you think? What's your image of a professional magician?
Hey, I've watched your stories. I know what your life is as a professional magician.
Before that, what was you
Before then, I would just think that, they live a very fun life of just rocking up to a gig and perform, being treated like a celebrity.
Right.
And then you go home and you sleep, and basically you can have a line every day and just wake up and go.
Get woken up by Jeeves at the mansion.
Yeah.
Over to the West Wing now, Lamotte. Breakfast is ready.
Yes.
Yeah, spot on.
Spot on, right? Yeah, that's your life. I've seen your stories. You're always dressed in a three-piece suit. Is that true? Is that
this
true?
This is being fabricated to a certain extent.
All right, let's hear it. Let's hear the real version.
So, day in the life. I'll have to say day in like the month of a magician.
Okay.
It's probably more accurate. But the majority of the time is spent with admin, emails, getting in bookings, that sort of stuff. If it's a day of a booking, then my day kind of goes, I'll get up, not necessarily early, depends what time the gig's finishing, but generally I'll get up kind of mid-morning, if I'm honest. Sometimes I have been in routines of getting up at 6:30, but that absolutely kills me. I know, right? I'm glad you're with me there.
Yeah.
But yeah, sort of mid-morning, get ready, and then depending on how far the booking is, if it's a couple of hours away, then I need to set off on time. But make sure my shirt's ironed, everything's looking nice. Make sure I have all of my props together. New deck of cards, every single booking, new deck of cards.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I need lighter fluid. I need to check some other bits and pieces for like fire effects and stuff. Make sure that's all in my bag. Pack that up. Get the suit in a bag. Put them both in the car. And then grab some food if I still have time. If I'm honest, I'm usually running a little bit on time.
Not to say
behind
late.
time, but on time. But I always turn up at the gig an hour early. So I'm there, I can get changed, get ready, have a look at the space. And then I start performing. So when I'm at the gig, I'll arrive, liaise with the maitre d', say hello, I'm the magician. They'll either like that or they don't, as you heard on that call earlier on.
Yeah, I heard.
I took a call earlier on from a booker, so you got a little insight into that. But and then I sort of entertain during reception drinks. And what my job really isn't being a magician. It's breaking the ice with people and getting people to know each other, talk to each other, and build a bit of an atmosphere in an event.
Right.
So the magic is like 10% of that.
Okay.
The rest of that is people management and presentation.
Okay.
Like that is my job. And it's about being social with people and getting people engaging with each other.
Right.
You've been to a few weddings, right?
Yes.
And you've been like, you might know 5 people there.
Yeah, you always stick to a little group.
Yeah. And the rest of the people are like, I don't know who anyone else is. Let's stay with my comfort zone. But once you start talking to other people, it's like, oh, why didn't I start talking to people earlier on in the day? Right.
Yeah.
So my job is to accelerate that. And get people chatting, get people engaged, have something to talk about they've got in common.
Right.
Once they're set in that, then it's like, great, my job's done.
So do you just go and introduce yourself, being like, hey, I'm Matthew, I'm the magician, and then you just talk to them? You don't necessarily do any tricks or perform at this point?
So, I used to, I think this is common for magicians, when they have the deck of cards in their hands, they go up to a group of people. So I'm the magician, and they go straight into the magic because that's their shield.
Yeah.
Like I was talking earlier, right? That's their thing. It's like, I'm safe.
Let's start with that. Yeah.
Whereas now I'll approach a group and say, "Oh, hello, I'm Matthew. And how's the day going? Are you enjoying yourself?" That sort of thing. And that tends to get people going, "Oh, should I know this person? Or this person seems quite confident."
Sorry.
Bless you.
Wow.
Very rude.
It was not the story. Not allergic to it.
Should I start that bit again?
That's okay. Yeah, so you go up to them, you say...
That's going as a blooper, isn't it?
Yes.
Where were they?
You go up to people.
So when you're approaching people, you can either go up as a deck of cards, which is something I used to do when I was younger. Mm-hmm. But now, approaching a group and sort of saying, "Hello, I'm Matthew, how's your day going? How's the ceremony?" That sort of stuff. People are sort of looking at me, three-piece suit with the cravat and everything, going, "This person, he's important in some way, but I can't tell."
How do we know him again?
Exactly. And the great little thing I do actually is when I approach groups of people, I'll generally go, "Hello," and that saying something like that, "Hello," that breeds familiarity.
Yeah, it's like,
so suddenly they're on the back foot.
Yeah,
because they're like, "Oh, this guy knows me.
We forgot him.
How do I know?"
Yeah.
And sometimes they go, "Hello, mate," and they play along with it. Yeah. It's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So they pretend to know me already. Or I'll go, "You don't know who I am, do you?"
Yeah.
And I'll just play up to that and say, "Actually, I'm the magician. I've come over to show you some magic."
Right.
I'm like, "Oh," and that actually, what it does is puts them on the back foot.
Yeah.
And then as soon as they find out I'm the magician, they go, "Oh," and then suddenly they can relax.
Yes.
So I've kind of subtly taken control of that situation because I've pushed them off balance. Ooh, and now I've given them security.
So much mind games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's important because sometimes if you go up to a group of people and say, "Oh, I'm the magician," you'll get this, "Oh, God.
Here we go."
Do we have to watch some, oh, for God, this is going to be really shit.
Right.
This is what's going through their head.
Yeah.
And I also love that.
Oh, you love it?
I love it because, and I play up to this. I'm coming across as an evil magician.
Yeah. Do you sometimes just fumble by accident?
Exactly.
Oh, sorry, I'm really bad at this.
Exactly. So if I get that kind of vibe off of them, there's one person that's usually quite keen, and then the rest of them can be a bit kind of odd. Okay, we'll go through the paces here. And I'll do something, and there are certain pieces of magic where something intentionally goes wrong, and then the magician recovers. Yes. So when the intentionally bit goes wrong, I'm then watching in my peripheral vision to see the person that was really keen go, "Oh, God."
Then they're sad.
Yeah, now they're sad, but then their friends are like, "Fucking told you so." Yeah. And then I recover, and they're like, "Oh, this guy's good."
Right.
Because in that interaction, I've displayed, I know what you were thinking.
Yes.
And now I'm playing up to that.
Yeah.
And now there's kind of this mutual respect of going, "Oh, this guy's..."
He knows.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I love playing up to that. And sometimes I'll just go up to a group and intentionally do something wrong and then recover. Just to basically have that game.
Right.
So it's kind of playing games with people.
That's so much confidence there.
I suppose so.
Yeah.
I've been doing it a long time. So it just comes with time, right? Nice.
Wow.
But yeah, really good fun.
So really good fun. That was the life of the magician.
So
you go to the gig. Yeah.
I'm a bit off topic there.
he just goes off on tangents.
Yeah, so that's at the gig. And then I'll go, so that's reception drinks.
Yep.
And then I'll go around the tables, performing for each table.
Okay.
And then I'll usually finish on a big finale for everyone to watch.
Okay.
They've booked me for that. Mm-hmm. And then I head off home.
Oh, nice. Yeah. And how often do you have these gigs usually in a month?
It's seasonal.
Right. So wedding season.
Yeah. So January, February, generally quite quiet. So maybe, I don't know, some Januaries I've had like 1 or 2 in.
Right.
But then conversely, August, September and December tend to be anywhere between like 7 and... December can get up to like 17, 20, something like that.
That's decent.
So December's like the peak period. Okay.
And you do weddings, birthdays?
Any social event where there's a celebration. Okay. For adults.
Right.
So, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I did do children's magic once upon a time.
Aww.
But that was the hardest shit. That's I respect any children's entertainer. Have you looked after kids before?
Yes, I have looked after... No, not a group.
Okay. Just in the tone of your voice then, you know why you
One is enough.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I guess you have to look after them as well.
Literally, the parents are like, there you go.
They're all yours.
And that's what you've been paid for. You've been paid to look after a bunch of kids. And it's hard work.
Okay. So it's just the management of the kids rather than...
Yeah.
Okay.
And they don't understand like politeness or social dynamics. They just do what they want, which is great. But I can't deal with that.
You can perform. I don't want to look at you.
Yeah. If I do something wrong, at least I'm going to get a polite round of applause. If I do something wrong for a kid, it's like, oh yeah, it's up your sleeves.
What is that? Yeah.
No etiquette.
No etiquette.
No standards for these kids.
Wrong audience. Okay, but then if you're not doing gigs, what do you do?
It's a good question. I think a lot of people would assume I'm practicing or rehearsing something.
Yeah, I don't think you do.
No, because magicians will have like a set amount of, I hate the word tricks, but pieces of magic.
Sure.
So they'll have like between 8 to 14 pieces of magic that are kind of in their repertoire and they'll be performing. That's at least for me.
Yeah.
That's my kind of standard act. I do occasionally practice stuff, but generally I'm spending my time on other projects. I'm quite creative, like in my head. So if it's not coming up with ideas, it's trying to learn something new or figure something out that I'm working on. But in the realms of magic, like replying to emails, making phone calls, having meetings with people. After COVID, for example, I did the PTYA, I did Ali's course. I did a course on TV presenting in London for 4 days. I love that. That's brilliant, isn't it? Hi, and welcome to Woke Wednesdays with Sheen. What's your last name? Gurrib.
Did you just what's my last name?
Actually,
yes.
Gurrib.
Yeah, say it however you want.
Okay.
Yeah.
How is it actually
Yeah,
pronounced?
that's how you say
Gurrib.
it. Yeah.
Say however you want. You nailed it the first time.
What's your last name? That's what, threw me off.
Yeah.
Because, Matthew.
Gurrib.
We've been friends for a while now.
We have.
But
What's my last name?
Le Motte.
Very good. Oh, because you got the French, haven't you?
Yes.
Oh, there you go. You got working for you. Usually people fuck that up.
Yeah. How do they say it? Le Motte.
Oh, mate. Le Motte. Le Mottier. Le Motte. Le Motti. Le Motta. Lemon tea.
Lemon tea. I love it.
Lemon tea. I had a call the other day with an car insurance company. And he tried. Like, you can tell they stumbled before they say it. Mr. Morty. It's just like, mate, just try it.
Just say Matthew.
Just say Matthew. Yeah. Hi, I'm Matthew, and welcome to Woke Wednesdays with me, Matthew Lamotte, and our host, Sheen Gurrib.
Yeah.
Gurrib?
Yes.
It's Gurrib.
Yeah. Is that all you've learned from that course?
Yeah, that's just that one intro.
Just the performance.
Yeah. Oh, what I learned on that course is basically overemphasize everything.
Oh, wow.
And on camera, because the camera takes away 50% of energy.
Ah,
right?
So you need to be a lot more
hyped up. Yeah. So there was a funny moment on this course where you get left in the room with the guy filming.
Yeah.
So they film like a showreel piece.
Right.
We're going off piste here. We get left in this room. And we're going through like this bit of script off a teleprompter.
Right.
I'm reading it out. And he's saying, yeah, that's good. Right, we'll do a few more takes. And in my head, I'm going, like, if me and my brother were in a room, I would completely overdo this and just have a laugh with it.
Sure.
And I said to Sean, who's behind the camera filming, I said, like, just ignore this one. I'm going to have a bit of a laugh.
Okay.
Fine, just do it.
Yeah.
I went straight into that, like, over-exaggerate. Hi, I'm Matthew Lamotte, and welcome to Woke Wednesdays with Sheen Gurrib. And he went, that was the best take. And I was like, oh, okay, this is how you TV present. Like,
did you watch it? Did it look over the top to you?
It just came across as TV presenting.
Oh, it comes across as TV. Like you wouldn't do that on your YouTube channel, for example.
No.
Okay.
I don't think people appreciate the.
No, I don't think on YouTube people like.
Today on the breakfast show, we've got Sheen Gurrib that's making coffee, and we've got the lighting here. Yeah. And what's for breakfast, Sheen?
Good question. I don't know.
There you go. Falling straight into that role. Good question. I haven't got a clue.
Also, I did make coffee for the first time ever.
You did.
How is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's nice. Very nice.
I'm such a good host. Great. Back from our tangent once again.
Yeah.
Matthew's really good at this.
So,
I would like to see you perform. Mid-trick has gone into like this childhood story.
Choose a card. You know, first time I found a deck of cards. I'm telling you, it's an old man already. Was it a Wednesday? Was it a Wednesday?
Was it raining?
It was a Tuesday.
Yeah.
It was raining, wasn't it? No, because Aunt Jill got the milk on the Wednesday, so it would have been a Thursday. It was a Thursday. Anyway, that's not important, is it? They always say that after doing that whole process. That's not important, is it?
I love it. And they're like, oh, it doesn't matter. I can't remember.
It's like, fuck, we spent half an hour on what day it was.
That doesn't matter.
Anyway, she died in the end. We went through all of that to get to that.
Wow. Okay. I don't know why you don't vlog. Honestly, you're so good at storytelling.
Well, apparently I'm always going off on tangents.
It would be great. People would love it. But, okay, great. So I think we can wrap this one up.
Already?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Unless you want to tell us more about the life of a magician.
Life of a magician.
So you've told us you have gigs, and then when there are no gigs, you've told us what you do. So what's your plan with the YouTube channel?
That is such a question, isn't it?
Such a question.
Such a question. I was hoping you'd repeat that again. And that could be a little bit. Such a question. We're getting catchphrases out of this one.
Literally.
You don't get this from anyone else, do you?
No. I love it.
Such a question. I want every guest to use that catchphrase.
They have to.
Now.
Yeah, they have to.
What's happening with the YouTube? I think at the moment, okay, yeah, so I do know what's happening. I had a meeting with Liz and Liz, Bav and Angus. We sat down, had a bit of a brainstorm. So for the next 2 months or 3 months, I'm going to be experimenting. So I'm going to try reaction videos. I'm going to try a vlog. I'll try talking about magic. I'll try interviewing someone, for example.
Yep.
And just
like famous magicians vibe.
Yeah. And just see what happens and see what I like and see what other people are liking and see what helps.
Yeah.
Helps the channel. So yeah, I think at the moment it's kind of experimental time.
That's good.
Yeah.
And also at this time, you just need to pump out as much content as possible. Yeah, because you will learn, what your strengths are and what you like doing, what is resonating with your audience, and then that will help you curate the channel a bit better.
Yeah, because I think my original plan for it was just far too niche. Like it was targeted for helping aspiring magicians strive for magical excellence.
Oh, hello.
Very
niche.
Sounds great, right?
Yeah.
But it's so niche that only people that are really wanting to become magicians are going to watch that content. So yeah, out of the hundreds of content ideas I had, they can basically be picked up and just thrown directly in the bin. Yeah. Because it's like, right, I need to start from scratch again.
Yes.
What do people actually want to know about magic? And yeah, tell me what you want to know about magic.
Yes, you should.
We'd love to know in the comments, wouldn't we, Sheen?
Absolutely. I think you should definitely do reaction videos. And I told you this before, like Harry Potter and stuff, trying to explain the things.
Yeah, I have got some videos like set up ready to watch. So I've got a Harry Potter one, I've got a few other movie ones, I've got some random celebrities doing magic on like chat shows.
Nice.
So I just don't know how to approach that yet.
Approach that in terms of the format of the video?
Yeah.
Okay.
So am I like examining them? Because I'm a Magic Circle examiner, so I could like examine them.
Nice.
Or
flex.
A little flex.
Yeah.
Or I could react to them as just like appreciating the magic or saying how I would have done something, or it's just reacting to it as I don't know, as kind of like a nod to that bit was good, that bit was and sort of feeling the pain and that sort of stuff. So I don't know.
I mean, I think it will depend, right? If it's Harry Potter, you could just explain why it doesn't make sense, because I'm sure just like how with science TV shows and stuff, a lot of times the way they are pretending to explain the science is actually completely wrong.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so I'm sure some of the magic tricks make no sense.
And then basically say that could never be done because of X, Y, Z.
Yeah, but then if you're reacting to someone doing magic, you should find the funny ones where, and just, you watch the video, you laugh at it, you react, and then afterwards you can be like, this is what was good and this was bad kind of thing. This is, I'm planning on doing a very similar segment.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I want to kind of like work police TV shows.
Oh.
Right.
That's a great idea.
Yeah,
that is great.
I'm also thinking about the format. So I'm thinking maybe of doing, for example, the Big Bang Theory.
Okay.
So they are known to be very sexist and racist.
Really?
Oh yeah, and all the jokes are terrible in the TV show. So I was thinking, but then also they've done a lot in terms of diversity, and they've done a lot of things in terms of like paying the actors the same and stuff. So I was thinking of having specific clips and saying this is what's wrong, this is what's aged wrong, aged really badly basically. But then also having kind of a glass half full segment of acknowledging the efforts and what's been done right.
Okay, so you're giving like the bad stuff. Is it almost like a compliment sandwich?
Yeah.
So if somebody does come across the channel, it's like...
I'm not hating.
Yeah.
I'm not hating on the show.
You're appreciating as well.
Yeah, because I don't want like, the cult following of these TV shows to come after me. So we're going to appreciate the good and just point out the less good kind of vibe. And I think this is what you should do.
Oh man, that's a good idea actually. Giving like criticizing and then giving like positivity at the end.
So you're objective about it. Yeah.
I quite like that format.
Yeah, you should do it.
Yeah. That's actually made that a lot easier. Because in my head I was like, I can't just come across as just being this.
Exactly. You don't want to just criticize.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No one likes that.
No one likes that.
No one likes that.
No. But here we go. We've got content for both of us sorted.
There we go.
Yeah. So the next 2 to 3 months you're experimenting.
Yeah.
And then the channel is going to skyrocket after that.
It's going to go to the moon.
To the moon.
To the moon.
And consistency, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to keep an eye on your channel.
It's hard, man.
You're telling me.
Well, to be fair, like I don't know whether it's like you've got like the push from Ali or if it's just your work ethic.
Right.
And like whatever it is, but being able to keep up that consistency over that period of time. I don't think you missed a week, have you?
I haven't.
2 videos a week, every single week. It's phenomenal.
Thank you. It's not Ali. Do not give him credit for this.
But you're around someone
like the other day
who is doing it, right?
The other day I told him, I've been filming a bank of videos. He was like, you're really taking this YouTube thing seriously, aren't you? And I was like, the shock is a bit offensive, but okay. So definitely not from him.
You're on his heels now.
Yeah.
15k, be 2 million soon.
Soon, in a few weeks, really.
Seriously, keep that rate up, man. It's phenomenal. I mean, how many weeks have you been on?
Since I started?
Yeah.
I think I started in March, April.
March, April. Was it after cohort 2?
Yes.
Wow. Yes, that's pretty much when I started. And you're on 15k. I'm on like... Probably by the time this is out, I would have just about made it to like 1500.
Okay.
But it's not bad.
No.
But I mean, 15k in April, May, June, July, like 3 months. It's incredible.
Thank you.
It's good.
I mean, I did get a lot of push from Ali, but...
But you've got to need unfair advantage, right?
Yes, we do.
There you go,
we use our unfair advantage. But, so you're going to produce videos every week now.
Yeah.
So you can watch Matthew's channel. It will be in the description box below.
Yeah.
Please go and subscribe and let's get him to 2K.
Let's get me to 2K, guys.
Yes, let's do it. Well, thank you for being here, Matthew. We'll see you again next week. Bye.
Bye-bye.